Hi everyone, it is Thursday, February 18th, and this video is, oh look at my little doggy, I didn't realize you could see him on the camera. This video is to help you through your graphic organizer. We are not going to get all of it done today. We're only going to work on maybe 2 slides, okay? Most of my classes got to page 4 or slide 5 yesterday, so we'll start at slide 5 today, okay? I will show you how to get to our graphic organizer. It is within the Teams app, not the Teams call. And you go to the top and click Assignments. All right, and then you click Topic 1, Cycle 2, Final Groundwater Model. All right, and I need to switch mine to Student View, which you don't need to do because you're already a student. You click on the link, and it should open like a PowerPoint. Now, in order to edit this document, you have to click Edit Presentation. It's at the top. I prefer to do edit in browser. That's what I prefer. But if you chat during the class with your friends or whatever, then you're going to want to do edit in PowerPoint, and it will open it in a separate window so you don't have to keep going back and forth between this PowerPoint and your chat. So I'm going to click edit in browser. And it takes just a second to get loaded. All right. So yesterday we were talking about, let's see, we reviewed our topic 1 phenomena, which is the fire hydrant flushing. We drew our model. And then we worked on our boundary, which we decided would be the state of Iowa. And then we talked about having lots of groundwater and having not lots of groundwater, and what components contribute to both of those. So we decided that aquifer, groundwater, and rock layers could contribute to having lots of groundwater. And then pollution, the types of sediment, humans, those can contribute to not having lots of water. My classes are a little bit different on what we came up with, so if your class looks a little bit different than what's listed here, that's okay. You don't have to have exactly the same thing that every other class has. Let me zoom in a little so we can see a little bit better. Okay, there we go. So I'm not sure if your class has done this. I know my last 2 at least did. So cohort 6 and cohort 7, I know you guys have gotten this part done, but just in case, you do need to make sure that you have a picture in this box for every one of these pictures or words. So you need a picture of an aquifer in here. If you're a good artist, go for it. You can try and draw it. I am not good at drawing on a computer, so I'm going to insert a picture. And I click insert, and then right below insert there should be a little button that says pictures. Click Bing Pictures, because that's basically like Google. And then you're going to just type out the word that you need to look for and just pick a picture that you like. So I like this one. You click on it, it'll have a little red check mark, and then you click the insert button, and it should be right there. So this picture is a little strange just because there's a lot of words underneath it that we are not able to read. So I'm going to go ahead and crop that out so it's not as large of a picture, like that. Okay, so I have aquifer done, and now I go and I do groundwater. Okay, so you can go ahead and pause the video here, and if you haven't finished getting all of the pictures on this slide for all of the words that we have listed, pause the video and go work on that right now, okay? So now that you have all of your pictures from slide number 4, and you're finding pictures for each of the words that we put into the second square, second box, the next step is we want to get all of these pictures onto our slide 5. And so instead of going back and inserting all of them one at a time again, we'll just copy and paste. So in order to copy and paste multiple images at the same time, you're going to select one image, and then on your keyboard, you're going to hold down the Shift button, Shift, while you're holding it down, you're going to click on all the other pictures, and it should highlight all of them at the same time. Okay, then you can let go. Okay, now listen closely. You have to hold Control C, that will copy. Control C. So now it's copied. Now we go to slide 5, and I'm going to click Control V as in Victor. Control V. Now they're all there. Now before you click on anything, they're all still highlighted. So since they're still a group right now, you're able to move all of them at the same time. So you can move them where you need them. And as soon as you click off, now they're individual pictures. So if you want to move them around, put them in a specific order if you wish. It actually might be better if you move them around once you hear what the next step is. So we have finished this square number 1 in slide number 5. It says copy and paste your component drawing from the previous slide here. Okay, we did that. And then number 2 says, now draw arrows to show the relationships between the components. So in other words, what I want to do is, I guess, put what contributes to having lots of water and what contributes to having not a lot of water. So I'm going to kind of, and sometimes these pictures might go to both. Okay, so I'm just going to move some of these out of the way, and I'm going to add some text to my slide. To do that, you click Insert, and then kind of in the middle of the screen it says Text Box. And it should pop up right in the middle. So I'm going to put a lot of water. I'm going to move that so I can see it. And I'm going to make it bigger so I can see it better, and maybe bold. There we go. And then I'm going to copy that, paste it, same thing, Control C for copy, Control V for paste. I swear if you guys if you learn those shortcuts, it's going to be so much easier. Little water. I'll put little water. All right, so we have a lot of water. We have a little water. All right, and now we want to draw arrows showing the relationship between the pictures and the words. Okay, so let's see. I've got aquifer. I've got, let's see, pollution is definitely going to contribute to little water. I've got groundwater. I've got surface water. And then the rock layers can contribute and also make it not very good. Humans. Okay, I'm going to do this here, like that, and like that. And then pollution. So maybe I can move all these over. And again, you can do this however you want. You do not have to do it the same way I'm doing it. Okay, and I'm going to move this over. So now I'm going to add some arrows. And to do that, I'm going to use the draw button. And then I'm going to choose my pen. I personally like blue, so I'm going to use blue. And I'm going to make it a little bit thicker so it's easy to see. And then I'm just going to draw some arrows. So a lot of water, so we've got an aquifer that can contribute to that. Groundwater contributes to having a lot of water. Surface water also helps. And it depends on the type of rock layers that we have. You remember we talked about the different types of rocks that hold a lot of water. So if it's the right type of rock, then the rock layers would definitely allow us to have a lot of water. We've also talked about how different types of sediment and porosity and permeability of those sediments can determine how much water we have. And then, of course, we can't get water to our homes without pipes. So I got all that. Now, having not so much water, of course, pollution. Pollution can prevent us from having lots of water. Humans can prevent us from having lots of water. And then also, if we have the wrong types of rock layers and the wrong types of sediment, that can also contribute to not having lots of water. So I'm going to allow you to pause right now and go work on your slide. Make sure you have arrows Like you can even draw arrows from picture to picture. Like I know the rock layers for sure are going to contribute to how much groundwater we have. And then sediment as well. Sediment is also going to contribute to groundwater. So work on this and then come back and we'll do slide 6 and then you'll be done for the day, with science at least. Right, so hopefully you have your arrows drawn, your pictures on slide 5. Okay, we're moving on to slide number 6 now. And then this will be the last slide that we're working on today, okay? So it says identify the inputs, or how do we get water from the earth? If you think about the water source all the way to the fire hydrant as a system, like this is a whole system that works, the input is the water that goes into the water system that helps us to get drinking water and water to our fire hydrants. So we need to figure out how we get those inputs or that water into the system, okay? So we did watch a little bit of a video or a couple videos on, what day was that? Tuesday. And we did learn a little bit more about fresh drinking water and also how humans affect that. So hopefully we can come to a good agreement on how that water is put into the water system. When I was grading some of your work over the weekend, I did notice that a lot of you guys had some really good ideas. But it does say type your answer or draw a picture. All right, and this is a really good opportunity for you to use your researching skills. So if you want to go to the internet, you can go to Google or Bing or Yahoo or whatever search engine that you prefer, and you can search up how do we get water into our water system? How does water get from the earth to our faucet? And there's actually a lot of really good resources out there that can tell you all about it. A few of them will be right below this video in Canvas, and you can go check that out. And then we're going to be finding pictures from the Bing or whatever that thing is on insert picture, and we'll be putting those pictures onto this slide as well. So I'm going to allow you to pause the video now and go back to Canvas and check out the links that I have put below this video that will help you come up with ideas for what to put on the slide. So pause the video and go check out the links on Canvas right below this video. All right, so hopefully you have some of your research to get some pictures on this slide. I decided to go with a water well, a surface water pump, and then these are the underground water pipes that help get the water from rivers, seeps through the sediment into the pipes, and then that takes it to our water treatment facility. So that is really all we're doing today. We're going to finish up tomorrow. We'll do slides 7 and 8, and then we'll submit this. So if you want to go to Canvas now, Canvas, there will be another task right below this video, and it is called the Freshwater, the Freshwater Access Game. So when you click on it, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. You will click this yellow Play This Game button. It'll pop up, and I want you to explore this game because it tells you or it lets you figure out about fresh water and how to get it to places. So go ahead and play that game for just a little bit, and then you can take a screen break. Be really nice to my sub today. Mr. Johnson is awesome, and I want you guys to make sure you get slides 5 and 6 done today as well. Don't forget to send me a message on Teams, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.